Didn't know you'd be there, standing in the open air, like a moment out of time that I thought I left behind. You looked almost just the same, but something in you changed, not in ways that I could see, just a different energy. Felt it in the way everything began to slow, like the world around us paused without asking us to know. We met again like this, not a dream, not a wish, just a quiet crossing line between your life Didn't know what to say, so I let the silence stay. There were words inside my chest, but they never left my breath. You asked me how I've been, like we didn't have an end, and I answered just enough, not too deep, not too rough. There was something in your eyes that I couldn't recognize, not the way you used to look, not the way my heart once took. We met again, and I found something soft begin to melt, not into what we once were, just a trace. The past nearby, like a shadow passing by, not strong enough to stay, but too real to fade away. If I reached, would it break all the peace I tried to make? Would it bring me back to you, or just show me something new? Stood there for a while in a quiet, careful smile, like two people who once knew every face, like not once true. And I walked away with calm, not with fire, not with harm, just a feeling I can't name. From the day we met again. We sat down across the table, like two strangers, calm and stable. There was coffee in your hand, like we didn't understand How we used to stay up late, talking like we couldn't wait for another day to start, with your voice inside my heart. Now we choose our words with care, like there's something we should spare. Not too close and not too far, just pretending who we are, like we never were before, like we never felt that more, like our story didn't stay somewhere deep along the way. You asked simple things again, about my life, about my plans, and I answered just enough, keeping everything too soft. There were moments in your eyes that I almost recognized, but they quickly slipped away, like they didn't wanna stay. I can feel the space between everything we've ever been. Not a wound and not a scar, just a quiet, distant part, like we never were in love, like we never had enough, like the nights we used to know never really happened though. I don't try to change the air, I don't reach for what was there. There's a peace inside my chest, and just letting it be less. Maybe this is water in lanes, after love removed its name. Not a break and not goodbye, just a softer kind of love. Like we never were, it's true, but I still remember you, not in ways that pull me back, just a trace I don't unpack. So we finish what we say, and we slowly walk away, like two lines that never cross, even though we once got lost. I saw you looking once or twice, like you didn't mean to try, like your eyes just passed through mine, but stayed a little longer time. I turned away like I was fine, like it didn't cross my mind. There's something in that quiet glance, felt too real to be by chance. There were people all around, filling up the empty sound, but between the noise and light, something pulled us back that night. I noticed you, I know you did, in the way we almost both knew, but didn't let it follow through. You looked down and back again, like we almost broke the end of the distance we had made since the day we walked away. I kept still inside my place, holding calm across my face, but my thoughts began to drift to the past we couldn't fix. There were things I didn't say, there were reasons we couldn't stay, and they stayed between us still, like a space we couldn't fill. I noticed you with subtle ways in the silence of your gaze, not enough to call it more, but enough to feel before. If I smiled, would you respond? Would it bring us back behind all the time we left behind, or just blur what we defined? So I stayed within my line, let the moment pass in time, not because I didn't feel, but because I know what's real. I noticed you, and that was all. No beginning, no recall, just a quiet mutual sign that you still cross my mind. And we left it where it stayed, in a glance that slowly fades. Not a loss and not a win, just a feeling held within. There was something in the air, not too loud but clearly there, in the pauses, in the space, in the way we held our place. You looked like you had a thought, something deep that you had caught, but you let it pass you by with a quiet, careful sigh. I could feel it in my chest, like a word that wasn't said, like a truth that stayed inside, just to keep the calm alive. We didn't say it out loud, didn't break the silent crowd, but I know you felt it too. Between me and you, there were chances, small and brief, hidden underneath the speech, moments we could almost reach, but we chose the safer piece. I could hear it in your tone, in the way you stood alone, like you wanted something more, but you didn't cross that door. Maybe we both understood, saying it would change the good of this quiet, balanced line that we held in Not because we didn't care, but because we knew it did. I won't ask you what it was, I won't name it just because some things live better that way. Unspoken, but never away. There's a comfort in the truth that we both felt something real, even if it never grew into something we could feel. We didn't say it, it's fine. What every feeling needs a sign. Some are meant to simply be. A quiet memory. I'll leave it as it stays in the surface of those days. Not a loss and not regret, just a thing we never said. There was something in your tone when you said you had to go. Not too final, not too sure, just enough to feel unsure. I remember how it felt, like a moment slowly dealt into something we would lose without knowing how to choose. We were standing in between what we had and what we'd been. Not too broken, not too strong, just a place we stayed too long. We could have stayed right there in a space we used to share. Not forever, not too far, just enough to be what we are. I can see it clear now, all the things we didn't allow, all the chances left behind in the silence of that time. You were holding something back, I was trying not to ask, both afraid to push too deep into something we couldn't keep. There were nights we almost tried to bring truth into the light, but we stopped before it grew into something we'd undo. We could have stayed, it's true, in a version we once knew. Not perfect, not complete, but enough to feel the beat. I don't blame the way it ends, or the path it couldn't bend. Sometimes staying takes a cost. We were scared of what we lost. You looked at me that day like there was more to say, but you let it fade instead into something left unsaid. Now we meet and we pretend like we've never reached that end. But I know inside the calm there's a trace of what we're we almost met, and I carry that with me, not as pain but quietly, as a thought that comes and goes of a life we didn't choose. Didn't choose. There was something in the way we would end up every day. Not quite close, not far apart, just enough to start a spark. We would talk like it was safe, keeping space we couldn't break. But beneath the calm we made, there was more we never said. I remember how you stayed, just a second longer late, like you almost crossed the line, but you pulled it back in time. We were almost us, I know, in a way we didn't show. Not a love we chose to be, but a quiet possibility. There were moments in your eyes that I couldn't recognize. Not a friend, not something less, just a truth we didn't test. I could feel it in the air, in the silence that we shared, like a word we didn't speak, but we felt it every week. We were careful, we were calm, we avoided what was wrong, not because it wasn't real, but because I knew the deal. If we named it, it would change everything we rearranged. All the balance we had found would come crashing to the ground. We were almost us again, in the space we didn't bend. Not a memory to regret, just a place we never met. Something soft and true in the way I'd felt. of a thing we almost got. There was something left behind in the space we didn't define. Not a start and not an end, just a place we couldn't bend. We were close enough to feel something quietly unreal, but we never gave it shape. We just let it slowly fade. I remember how we stayed in the calm we always made. Not too deep and not too far, just exactly where we are. We let it be, we didn't try, didn't ask the reason why, didn't push it into more, just left it at the door. There were nights it almost grew in the silence between us two, but we turned our eyes away like it wasn't meant to stay. I could see it in your face, something we could not replace, but we chose the safer ground where no truth could be found. We let it be, and now I see it was quiet honesty. Not everything we feel has to turn into something I don't wish we chose another path that led us to each other. Sometimes distance is the way that keeps everything okay. There's a softness in the thought of a thing we never brought into something we would lose if we try to make it true. We let it be, and I don't mind. It still lingers in my mind. Not as something I regret, just a feeling we both felt. Maybe that's enough. A quiet time of love. Not the one we tried to hold, but the one we never told. There was a line we never crossed, even when it felt so close. In the silence, in the space, in the way we held our place. I could feel it in your breath. like a word you never said, like a step you almost made, but you slowly pulled away. We stayed right where we were, not too clear, not unsure, just a balance we both knew would be lost if we broke through. We didn't cross, we stayed behind in the safety of that line. Even when it felt so real, we denied what we could feel. There were nights it almost showed in the way the tension flowed through the pauses, through the air, in the way we almost cared. You would look, then turn away, like you couldn't choose to stay. In a moment too exposed, where the truth might be disclosed, I was doing just the same, laying safe inside the frame of a life that didn't bend into something we defined. We didn't cross, and now I see it was quite already. Now the loss we need to name, just a path we didn't claim. I don't wonder what it'd be if we changed our destiny. Some things live best as they are, not too close and not too far. There's a peace inside the thought of a line we never brought, into something we would lose if we tried to make it true. We didn't pause, and that was right, even if it held some light of a love we never knew. Still it stays in what we do. We stood still for just a while, holding on to borrowed time. There was nothing left to say, but we didn't walk away. I could feel it in the air, something unfinished sitting there. Not a question, not a plea, just a quiet memory. You looked at me like before, but not the way you did once more. There was something in between all we were and what we've been. We left it there, we didn't try, didn't ask the reason why, didn't turn it into more, just let it stay at the door. There were words I almost said, lingering inside my head, but I let them slowly fade, like a choice we never made. You were calm and so was I, not a tear and not a sigh, just the stillness we both knew was the only thing to do. You left it there, and now I see it was quiet dignity, not a loss, not regret, just a place we never met. Some things live best in pause, without needing any cause. There's a peace inside my chest, in the way we left at rest. Not a story to unfold, just a truth we didn't hold. We left it there, it's understood, not because we never could, but because we chose the line that would keep us both just fine. And I carry that with me as a calm reality of a moment soft and rare, that we left exactly there. There was no dramatic end, no last words we had to send, just a quiet kind of close that we both already chose. You looked at me one last time, not with love, not with goodbye, just a softness in your eyes that didn't need to be defined. I could feel it in my chest, something finally at rest. Not a fire, not a fall, just no tension left at all. We walked away calm that day, didn't try to make it stay, didn't turn or hesitate, just accepted what we gave. There were things we didn't say, but they didn't need a way. Some emotions live and fade without needing to be named. I remember how we stood in a space that felt so good, not because we still belonged, but because it wasn't wrong. We didn't rush, we didn't break, we didn't try to recreate all the things we never were, just a quiet, distant blur. We walked away, and I knew there was nothing left to do, not a loss I had to hold, just a story gently told. There's a peace I didn't know, in just letting people go, not with anger, not with pain, just with something soft and plain. And if someday we meet again in another place, another rhyme, I will try to change the frame or rewrite what we became. We walked away, calm, it's true, not because I stopped feeling you, but because I understood that this ending still was good. So I carry it with grace, not as something to replace, but as proof that love can be soft and still set you free.